Hey, welcome everybody to my live stream here today. We're playing with the subscribers and friends. Different hour than usual. Normally on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays I do earlier streams. But in the next month and a half to 2 months, we're going to be a little bit liberal with the scheduling. So I might be moving my stream times around from here and there. We have a base schedule, but I had to modify it a little bit. So on a need to know basis, last minute schedule change here to 4 p.m. So we're gonna be moving us around a bit. Losing my voice. Hey guys, what's up? So it is 4 p.m. Usually I'm doing 12 noon or 12:30 or something like 4:30. So it's gonna take people a while to realize that I'm on and streaming. In the meantime, we'll pick up a game from one of these random challenges. Let's see, quick pairing. If I was online. Jim's online, a couple of our friends. Where is everybody? I'm here. Play me. Challenge me. Where's the lag coming from? Good connection. Zen chess. Wow. The ghost of Zen chess. Man, I thought you'd been abducted by aliens. Long time no see. For the Zen chess, what's up? So, Zen chess challenging me 7+3. All right, let's do it, man. He's not a subscriber. What subscriber? But what the heck? There's nobody else here. So I normally Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Fridays I do open challenges, but Mondays and Wednesdays I usually take subscriber streams first. He plays the Nidorf. We've had many games. Yeah, alright. So, what's up? You didn't play a lot of chess, so it's just no chess for you. I only have time to play on Lee chess. Unfortunately, I can't because I'm busy taking care of my mom who's been ill. She's had some very serious health setbacks. I've been unable to play over the board since October, when I was able to play just 2 games in the Hungarian and Budapest team championship. So I've gone basically the last 3 months with no over-the-board play. Bishop b5 check. Just subscribe, of course. That's awesome. Thank you. So I don't know, the theory of this variation. Probably watch some other people play it a bit here and there. But I know the general ideas. The ideas. I always thought that Bishop b5 check was for losers, but basically, if Magnus can play it, then it must be good. Is that the basis for our life? Castles. Is castles bad here, or is that the main line? Percy Hepworth, what's up? So we're streaming at an unusual time. I had to take my mom to a doctor's appointment. Yeah, this is the C line. Zen chess knows theory. I mean, that is characteristically where you're supposed to go in this type of line. So, right. All right, man. I don't know, man. I'm supposed to play like C4 last move instead of castles or something. It feels like. So it feels like I'm worse. I'm backward on the C file. Does he not have to pay any price for this? Like having no development, your king just in the center of the board. I never played this line for black, but I'm out of my element here. Some trickery with C4. No, I mean, my subconscious recollection is that I'm supposed to play C4 right away. But oh heck, what can be wrong with castling, But really on the rook C8, so making me less inclined to play C4. But maybe that's my last chance to do it there. I know that typically they play E5. They being the enemies who play the D6 Sicilian. I play D6 sometimes too. Against Bishop b5 check, I would normally play Knight c6, transposing to with Rossalimo. I did play once a game with Bishop D7, and Bishop D7 is so boring for both sides. That's why I think the Bishop B5 checks Sicilian is just lame. You were planning on gifting Rook Steps a sub, but since his internet connection is too iffy. That sounds cool, Chess Drake. Thank you. Thank you so much for thinking about us here. Yeah, the H6 is classic. That's the kind of play Knight F6 and avert Bishop G5. The aversion. I have an aversion to Bishop G5. No, you have an aversion to Bishop G5. I swear I was going to play that before you said it. Before what? I didn't say H6. Oh. Yeah, but they all play H6. I mean, that's standard. I have a friend, Pop Geller, who's a very, very strong FIDE master. He's basically an IM strength player, but he has some difficulties in his life and never got the title. But Gellert is a big theory follower of theory, and I remember him knowing these lines pretty well for black. We looked over it a little bit once, years ago. Kasparov plays the 97 variation. Alright, so Queen A5, that's always a bad move. You know that, don't you, Zen Chess? What is it, Feingold? Claims that F6 is always bad? I think Queen A5 is, like, much worse than F6. It's like, literally always bad. Alright. So what's your plan there? I mean, I know this doesn't look like much. But truthfully, I mean, I could just play Knight D5 straight up in that position. But I mean, Bishop D2 connects my rooks. A lot of people would play Bishop D2, but that doesn't appeal to me. I mean, really, it's not a bad square, actually. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should. But with Bishop G5 out of the picture, I mean, where was I going to put it anyway? Like on E3? You wanted to stop Bishop A3. It's like... horse tranquilizers for mice or something. Alright, PCP. Well, you did that. You did accomplish your mission. Mission accomplished. Yeah, very thoughtful. Queen A5. It's good in the French. It's always on the side of the board. It's never really good, and it's always artificial, like whenever you play it, like in all openings. There are many openings where Queen A5 is played, notably the Scandinavian, although that's gone out of fashion. Everyone plays Queen D6 or Queen D8. Bishop E6 now. So, another bishop move. I wonder why he played that, like, not threatening anything to support D5, but it's not even necessary. I was thinking maybe A4. Bishop A3. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I can't play Bishop A3. This is a little weird. Welcome to my stream, everybody. I didn't introduce the Ponda crew. Hello. Hopefully we'll reunite with the original Ponda. Hello. 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 Hello.
Well, yes.
Yes, that's the not the original Panda. All right, guys. Let me check this chat and see what's up. Oh, okay. ZH was the one who suggested Queen A5 in the winner. Yeah, okay. I'm just joking around. I mean, Queen A5 is always good. It's always good. Knight D2, Knight C4, Bishop takes C4, Pawn takes C4. It's pretty ugly. It wouldn't be a good idea in many scenarios. That's gonna work. Alright, we need to rethink this out here, basically. Rethink it out. Rethink our strategy. We have some problems. That's what happens when you play new openings for the first time. I never played the whatever this is, the Czech Sicilian. You're playing with my heart. No, it's just that I have to feed my mom dinner later, and my schedule is such. I don't do streams on Monday. Just not because of my mom's dinner, but I don't do streams on Monday afternoons at all, as you know, Bob. Normally I do Monday 12 o'clock, but I had to take my mom to a doctor's appointment, and I have things I have to do later tonight. So normally I can't do my normal 2.5 hour stream in the 4:30 slot for sure, and I can't even do it, as it is. The 4 to 5:30, 4 to 6 we're looking at 4 to 5:30 today. I think we're only going to be streaming for 90 minutes today. We'll be back tomorrow normally at 4:30 in the afternoon doing a 2-hour tournament. But I think today we're just going to go with 90 minutes. But I didn't want to rob you guys of a stream. Basically, I mean, I could have just canceled my Monday stream, but I felt like why should I do that when I have some extra time here in the afternoon? We're going to be trying to be a little more flexible with stuff like stream times. All right, so what's this Queen C7 about? Anand. The devious Knight F1. Maybe I should have played A5. Okay, you're dumped on board one full of cold. But I drew an 1890 FIDE. So he was playing all weekend. I'm jealous of you guys who get to play tournament chess. Chess is stressful for me. Bob sees that. Doing simul's is stressful. Tournament play is stressful and hard work. But at the same time, I enjoy it. So it's always difficult to decide whether it's worth it or not. I'm only taking challenges from subscribers, and the queue is already full for today. I don't have any queue. Maybe I need to refresh my page, because I need to refresh my page. I don't see any queue, man. I've got no queue at all, Chess Drake. But I am, the point isn't to only take subscribers, but yeah, I'm only going to play for 90 minutes today. So, Queen C6. In your face. Oh no. In your face, bro. Chess, bro. Rook A4. The idea of A5. Guys, somebody needs to cheer to be number one. We've had no cheers at all. You didn't even comment on my chess, the name of my stream today. Rook D7. Just kind of messing around. D7. What are you trying to do there with Rook D7? You're up to no good, man. Nydorf player playing Rook D7. Obviously, he intends Rook to C7 in this situation. But Bob commented and I missed it. Of course you would comment on it, Bob. The horn dog. Rook D7. What are we going to do? Why in the world would he play Rook to D7? What if we just play for space? Space bomb. Space Ghost. Who is that? Let me be the cheerleader. Well, we're missing Asterbait. He'd always be in there with 2 bits. Asterbait is... We tricked Asterbait, though. He totally must think I'm streaming it. He must think I'm streaming it the usual time at 4:30. Because I normally never do 4. I always do 4:30. It's January. Most of us are no doubt skinned till payday. What are you, have a government shutdown there too? The Brexit is the next best thing to a government shutdown. Alright. Queen C7. Alright, so the position has transferred into some other direction here. Knight C4. So you guys all know why he played Rook D7, right? Do you really want to hurt me? He really wanted to hurt me. He wanted to play Bishop D8, the classic Najdorf maneuver that would like solve all of his problems and ruin my day. So he was trying to wiggle his way out with the bishop there. Space Ghost. I love Space Ghost. That was like the best cartoon when I was a little kid. Sadly, they tried to remake it or something. Oh no, Space Ghost Coast to Coast became a thing like on MTV or whatever. Oh, man, I'm going to run out of time here. Oh, you know what? But now I'm getting Space Ghost confused with Johnny Quest. And they tried to redo that too. That was a great adventure cartoon. Alright, what are we doing here? This is... Welcome to my trash compactor. This is a trash compactor. This is a flop. Yesterday I was hanging all my pieces. Blaze Winterborn, thank you. So now we got some bits going in. 2 people on the leaderboard. Dim and Blaze Winterborn. Thank you guys. Rocket Robo Robin Hood. Now that I don't know what you're talking about. That's obviously before my time. Bishop F8. Preparing for the Space Invaders. Okay. So I try to get in this trash compactor, but it's not easy, you know. Much easier said than done. G3. You know what? I'm going to play G3. I'm putting my pawn on the wrong color, but I have a good reason for doing that. I don't want to see knight h5, knight f4, which would just make my life a living hell. Basically, I should have played... Perhaps we should have played rook a1, the meaning rook a1, but, oh, look at that. What could he possibly be thinking? And I forgot how good Zen chess is with the old increment. F5. Kablam. The Space Ghost. Oh no. What's happening here? What's happening? Where's Magnus Carlsen? Please let this work. Wow. The ultimate sealer sweeper. Where is Hans Kamak? Mr. Kamak! Where are you? Where are you when we need you, Mr. Kamak? Seal it and sweep it. Lots of good moves here. Got everything. I hallucinated he had 95. Zen chess, the greatest increment player in history, I think. Oh, you knew this was coming. Like, literally. You knew that was coming. Oh, that's just evil. What is Zen chess like bullet rating? No way. He's got some sort of resource. Resource. Of course. There's a threat there. Look, man, no checks. No checks. There's a check. Play the check, please. The check defense. That was a fun game. Man, that was a fun game. Look, man, no checks. You have a check here. There is check. That was an erotic game. What an interesting stream title. I'm intrigued. See? It's an absolute attempt. And you know Bob was going to sign in as soon as he saw it. Alright, let's go. Today is the day where I fall. Alright guys, I only have like a 90-minute stream today. But I'm going to take the challenges from the subscribers first off. You can challenge me to 5+3 if you want to play more games. Ape and Super Shape. That was a good battle. Zen Chess, I think, had the better of me out of the opening. But I managed to wheedle my way out of it. An erotic finish. King safety. You know what was erotic about that position? The nakedness of Black's king. You can find something erotic about every position. Right, Bob? I see what you did there. Was it Bob's idea? Chess players are nerds, man. Alright, Bishop G7. Bishop G5. My smile. Anonymous. We'll just transpose. The London system. I never heard of this London system. What is that? What is the London system anyway? Alright, never heard of it. I've probably played this against Drake several times already, so I've got to start getting a little more... We're going to have to get a little more creative. He's going to be too well prepared for this nonsense. They get the hang of it after a while. He's playing like the book line for Black here. Probably one of the recommendations. The A6 right away. Good to see you guys. Thank you for the donations from Dim and Blaze Winterborn. Asterbait will be here shortly. He thinks we're streaming at 4:30. Okay, so this Bishop F5 thing, I get that a lot. That I've never seen it like actually, let's say, recommended by an author as like a good weapon against the system, because White's just threatening to play E4. So basically what happens in all my games is either Black loses time or he has to play G5, he or she. You thought you thought you were gonna beat me. It's something that Yuri Shulman did against me once. It was like he had a really messed up position, but I lost. He was like, "Oh, I didn't like my game at all." Alright, so E4. Well, basically it's just a Petrosian now. Petrosian. Alright. We'll take the A5 here. We were playing A5 every game with E4 and D4. Just space, man. Better play space. Play for space before it's too late. Ape and Super Shape. Zen Chess. It's always erotic to see the enemy king naked. Actually, the queen. The naked queen. You can't really say naked queen, though. What is a naked queen? A naked queen, I guess, is a queen, like, out on A5. Out on A5. Yeah, I think, Bob, we need more sexual innuendo in my streams. It'll definitely make life more fun. Although it is supposed to be, like, a Not an adult rated stream, right? Bishop g4. It's supposed to be G rated with sexual undertones. That doesn't work. That's not going to be consistent. Erica SP, take care. Thanks for joining us. This old woman is going off to her chess club. And on that note, there is no such thing as old. I am remaining the same age forever. Focus on the white squares. Now what do we do? We have the time. If you have the money, we have the time. What is that commercial? We have the beer? Is there a beer commercial? I'm thinking of something. You have the money, we have the beer. What am I thinking about? An old commercial. But it's not about beer, is it? Yeah, Bob, I think I started a bad thing with this erotic talk. Let's keep it rated G. I don't know anything about Eric Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. I haven't read Shakespeare in a while. Knight on D to F6. Alright, those knights look a little bit hobbled. They're like two left feet dancers. H4. Oh man, we got the F5 square. I love this place. I love this place. It's a chat full of creeps. Well, I won't say anything. I can joke about you, Bob, but we love you, Bob. It's all right. Not gonna always pick on Bob. The cool people are here. Well, I mean, in coolness, yeah. I'm sure he can't compete. Unfortunately, guys, I have to stream just 90 minutes today. I've got another project that I work on normally Monday nights, so I can't devote all my energy here's and times here's. I'm gonna get me a beer. H3, the ultra positional move. There goes the structure. There goes the neighborhood. Drake got really mad at Czech Benoni yesterday. And this is not all that different. Whoa. Okay, so knight takes h6 check. Take. It's almost not even worth it to take that. I mean, seriously, man. My knight is so strong. I'm not going to sacrifice this knight for that bishop and that pawn. There's no way that's valid. No, I have videos I have to record typically on Monday nights, and there just isn't enough time in the evening to do both, so I have to kind of work on that. I'm gonna play a move so erotic, I'll be out of words. Exotic, nobody's giving exotic any thought, just this erotic that all the people can do is like go, you know, exotic is cool too. It's like exotic locations. Acerbate is here. He's like, oh no, it started early. Acerbate, we're missing you. But there's still third place in the cheer. There's still third place. I had to start early, Acerbate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We tried to mention it in yesterday's stream, but I don't think too many people caught it. Have I ever played strip chess? Strip poker, yes. Strip chess, no. Strip chess. I know about you and your girlfriend, Bob, but I don't want to know all the details, okay? Just, let's leave it at that. And I don't want to know about your fantasies. The ultimate night. I can't castle. One of these days I'm going to like try to castle, and it's going to be like, bleep, bleep. You can't castle. Why? Oh, you moved your queen already. Okay. So what am I going to do here? Queen h5. Queen h5. It looks kind of like a queen a5. I'm using all my rooks from every location across the earth. This is like overkill now, trying to be cool. Yeah, I had the feeling you were going there. That was almost like a pre-move. Now I can play queen h5 anyway, and all my pieces are in the battle. Battle bots. Getting mated completely nude with a cloth. Sludgy. 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 It's a made-up name, so we can pronounce it however we want. My Hungarians have a funny way. Sludgy. My Hungarians. My Hungarians. My Hungarian homies. For those of you that don't know, I lived most of the year in Budapest, Hungary. We're going to try to get back there by March. Can we do it? We will. Oh, look at this move. Into the pin. Pin it and win it. Alright, so... taking that bishop is so sick. Bishop takes g5, knight takes g5, knight takes h6, bishop takes, queen takes, rook takes. Really looks alright. This is a really lame move, but I guess it works. I'd rather do that. Sludgy, 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 sludgy. Knight takes h6 check, and this is it, man. This is basically... this is it. It's a Strokes song. They were a cool band like 15 years ago. Knight takes h6 check, bishop takes, queen takes. You know, and I'm willing to play this endgame a pawn up. I don't mind. With more space, good king in the center. We have everything. g3 preparing f4. Nefedov. The uber solid. g3 would interfere with my rook action on the third rank, man. Rookaction.com. Another... oh, look what he's trying to do. Hey, that's a good move. You're not allowed to play good moves. Dude. Totally uncool. Man, that sucks. Now he plays rook h8 and I'm just dead. Can't believe it. I just ruined my whole position. He just takes the h file, it's over. Oh well, I lost my whole... Astrobation, you've been cheating on me. You check it out after the game. That looks like... you know what that actually looks like? Anonymous. That looks like Homer Simpson, like mooning somebody. Alright. Knight e2. It looks like Homer Simpson bending over, preparing to like pull down his underwear. Oh no, you fell for it. I can't believe it. Oh no, he fell for it. The sad story. The sob story trick. I can't believe it. I blundered. I let you play rook h8. It might lose. It might lose, but I'm not sure. He managed to find the most active way of losing here. Rook h8. Triple exclaim. I'm sharp today. Be careful. I'm in a good mood. Monitoring my mom. My mom went to sleep. She's having her nap now, just in time for the stream, which is a miracle. Just a miracle. Don't throw me in that briar patch. What are we talking about? Briar patch. I missed the reference. Alright, so he fell for my trick. Oh god. What a stupid move. I allowed rook h8. Baleful, haggard DK, someone on sound, Uber driver, Emichu Pichu. Bichu means István in Hungarian. Alright, Baleful's up next. Guys, I'm just streaming till 5:30. So Asterbait, what's up? He's in there with 2 bits. He's been mining commercials again. Those of you who missed our Ponda intro. Ponda's in Hungary, but we'll be back soon. Hello. Alright. Yeah, what's up with the bit battles lately? We didn't get any bit battles in my simul stream yesterday. Good simul stream, but it was hard and worried about my mom getting up. It was kind of Asterbait. Asterbait got lucky. With his second win, man. I can't believe it. Such a cheap win, Asterbait. I'll never let you live that down. Baleful. Alright. Zenchess just subscribed. He's an old friend of the stream. That's awesome, man, to see you back. Baleful. You wouldn't play the London system, would you? This has got to be the move that pisses people off when they play the London system. I'll just start, like, mumbling. Nothing worse than, like, a mumbling streamer. D takes C5. Remember to enunciate your words. When I fail at being a chess streamer, I'll start doing... What is it? Recordings for, like, free recordings for audiobooks. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. How do you guys think I would do? Would I sound good? I think you don't get paid for that, but maybe I could get into like voiceovers or something. Now you'd have to hear Queen B6. It's like a weird Sicilian. This is a LibriVox recording. This is a Chessrivox recording. Alright, so it's basically like a really messed up Sicilian. That's strange. Bob's like, I'd listen to that. Just because I'm good looking. That's the only reason. You just too into physical appearance, Bob. You just love me for my looks. Walt Whitman. You know, the original Walt Whitman. There's a chess player named Walter Whitman from Austria who I played many times, but it's spelled differently. He's a nice guy. Wow, you sent a challenge 5+3. Okay. The long road. So we got to get to those games at least to get to play Blaze Winterborn. All right. Bishop D3. The long road, is that named after like no, could be a lot of things. Deadmau5 has a electronic song, The Longest Road. The Long Road. What's the long road about? And what's the story with the name? Bishop D3, D6 feels a little bit strange here actually. But it's alright, we'll do it. We gotta do something. I mean, we've gotta just stay within like 2 minutes on the clock. What are you saying, Bob? You can make money being a phone sex operator. Oh, this is getting too erotic now. I like that terminology though, operator. It makes it sound so legitimate. What do? I'm an operator. Okay. Why not just call it, you're a consultant. Sexual trainer. There was this guy, I won't name names, this one Hungarian IM who... He introduced himself to people like that. Like, they're like, hello, what do? You're a professional chess player? No, I'm a sexual trainer. I dropped a rook. Wow, Blaze Winterborn had my first over-the-board tourney this weekend. Wow, that's awesome. I was so excited, but I was a kid. I don't know, I'm not going to ask people their age here, but I was basically 12 years old when I played in my first tournament. I want to say 12, maybe 13, but I think I was 12. And I was so excited I couldn't sleep like the night before my first tournament. I literally couldn't fall asleep. That's the kind of cool memory. Bob's like, I'm 39, Bob. You know that. Wait a minute. Oh, this could get tactical now, like knight h5, undermining the protection of e5. Knight h5, pawn takes pawn, knight takes f4. Surprise! Pawn takes queen, knight takes e2, and then surround the... I love this variation. Oh, this is hot. This move is hot. Knight h5. It's a little greedy. I'll give it that. I'm 19, dude. I look younger. I realize that, Bob, but, he's just going right into it. Doesn't even think. He's like, all right, whatever. I'll just do it. Knight takes g2 check. This is clean. We've got the bishop pair and the pawn in the kitty. Kitty is like a pot. The kitty. When you put money together in a pool. I also do, maybe I'll do like an online dictionary voiceover or something. Webster's Online Thesaurus. You're going to do great. Just try to sleep the night before. Bit war. Zeta started a bit war. The low bidder is 100. Acerbate's been kicked off the list. Just try to get some sleep before the tournament, even if you have to like take a sleeping pill or... I think it's very bad to play chess when you're sleep deprived or do anything. Like, sleep is invaluable. If you're a little kid, it's okay. Like, when I was a kid and I played in my first tournament, I couldn't sleep. You don't suffer too much there, but... At what move Kitty was taken? That's the bishop on c7. I took the kitty on c7. That was the prize. The prize pod. The prize pod on c7. Oh no. Nefedov, why do you have to ruin all my fun, man? You're telling me that I'm not up a pawn. Nefedov has to be the spoiler. Nefedov is like, he's an accountant, I think, or something like that. Can you ever guess? Nefedov, it's surprising that you're not more materialistic. I never really thought you were... I never thought of you as an overly materialistic player. But now I know the truth. You're counting pawns on me. I thought I was up a kitty here, but I'm actually not. But this is the kitty, the real kitty. My prize pool consists of the bishop pair raking both diagonals. The bishop is worth more than a knight, no question. We're just counting silly old pawns. That doesn't matter. Why do you have to be a ruiner of fun? You gotta take Nefedov to parties, guys. He's just like, what do you mean you're up a pawn? You're not up a pawn. And you convinced my opponent that I'm not up a pawn, which is the worst thing that could happen here. G5! Triple exclam. I'm setting myself up for the fall here. For a fall. Get lots of sleep. Go drinking the night before. I've had my best results in chess when I abused alcohol the night before big important games. Just kidding. No, take really good care. Just get some rest. Yeah, be hydrated. Maybe. Zen Chess. We got donations from Asterbate, from Dim. Who's up to? Who is that? No. Yeah, Dim's up to 200. Zen Chess made it 101 plus 100 equals 201 in the lead. So we do have a little bit of a bit war going on. Zen Chess on 201. Dim goes on 100. Where's Clash Kid? Somebody... Alright, check this out now. we're looking at potential tactics here. Wow, rook h8 to d8. Deposit knight here. Oh, this is going to be wild. Which pawn do you want? You can take this one or this one. I saw this all Baleful. Baleful's pretty good tactically, though. But I figured it's okay. You can have that. I mean, I see rook d7. We're eating your other pawns. You could also try to trap the knight with rook f8. But he's getting out with knight h6 here. So let's just start grabbing stuff. Nefedov is counting the pawns. How many do we have now? We're running out of pawns, unfortunately. Light tactics. But Kitty doesn't have to be about card games, I would think. Nefedov. I'm thinking that the reference is when people... I guess it could be about anything. You know, any kind of pooled... kind of like pooled resources. I'm not sure it has to refer to a gambling type of thing. But we could investigate this definition further in my next language stream. Okay, I feel like I'm getting a little bit worried. Baleful, so tricky tactically. Materialist too. Not many title players have gone 0-0-0 against me. Who was 0-0-0? I scored 0-0-0. I had a game like that in my... I think, I had a game like that in the Simul yesterday. Maybe it was the Simul? Was the Simul game? When I wasn't hanging rooks and queens yesterday, I actually played 1 or 2 good games. Oh no. He has more resources. Racehorses. Nefedov likes racehorses. Dude, stop trying to trap all my pieces. You're driving me crazy with this. What am I going to do with you? God. It's like immune from capture. Oh, this is a sneaky move that almost works. The best kind. Sneaky moves that almost work. The genius. I sacrificed a pawn for all this. Don't gamble at all. I never gambled enough. Well, I used to actually play blackjack. I would get drunk and go to casinos and play blackjack sometimes with friends. But that was just for fun. Alright, rook g7. Yeah, I don't know. That looks like a good job. Good job there, Mr. JCS. Count Nefedov. Of course. Count. He doesn't know Sesame Street. Nefedov, do you know Sesame Street, the show? It would make all the sense in the world now. We know why Infinite Flash Chess calls him Count Nefedov. Count for me. 1 pawn gone for white. 2 pawns gone for white. 1 piece more. 1 bishop more for black. Could do like a chess Sesame Street episode. That'd be awesome. 3 pawns gone for the white. But they don't get Sesame Street in the UK, so I think that Nefedov is like, what are these guys talking about? One extra figure for black. Ho ho ho. 2 extra figures for black. No, just 1. How many extra pawns for white are there here? Oh. We should maybe think about trying to reduce them in number. No, but seriously. Alright, dude, stop playing for a draw here. You only have 1, 2 extra pawns. Ha ha ha. So we've got an extra piece, and he's got an extra... It just doesn't work when we joke about Sesame Street to someone who lives in the UK. It's sadly lost. A purely American phenomenon. Children's show for teaching little kids how to count. There's this character called the Count, and he talks like that. And it's been around forever, since I was a kid. Alright, let's start picking up pawns. Pounds. Pound. You love the Sesame Street episode with Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum is like... I think that he's like living forever. He is a vampire. Jeff Goldblum is never getting older. He's got to be like 200 years old by now, and he's still doing like Jurassic Parks. But I saw an episode of like... I remember seeing like an episode of Columbo when, you know, Columbo's like really old. It's like from the very early 70s. And Jeff Goldblum was like in a Columbo episode. I mean, the dude like literally never gets older. It's really frightening. It's just crazy. Alright, so now what do I do? Take this pawn. Take pawn. P is for pawn. Dude, he really was in a Columbo episode. No joke. You can look it up in like the... You can probably look it up in the online... What is it called? Internet movie database or whatever. IMDb. Probably one of his earliest roles in anything. He wasn't that young there, actually, though. I remember he was really adult. He played the role of, like, a movie director or something. Yeah, Spock was on Columbo, definitely. This game has been really long, unfortunately. How do I finish you off, dude? I don't even know where I'm going with this move. What does my last move even do? Besides threatening this sleazy little pawn. Baleful. Trying to win on time. Did it confirm the Jeff Goldblum Columbo episode? That I'm right? The man who lived forever. Making my life difficult here. Check. And defending my pawn on h2. Alright. You're gonna have to make a decision soon. He's got knight f2 forking me. That I would have blundered that in my simul last night. Uh-oh. Wait a minute now. This is not a joke, dude. Oh my god. Baleful's serious about this, dude. You're gonna make me lose my h-pawn? He's really fighting like his life depended on the game. It's not allowed, man. Not allowed. Got it under control. Controlled. Consolidato. You're out of... Done having fun now. A spirited attempt by White to ruin my day, but unsuccessful. Check. Check. Do you guys think that... Wait a minute. The lead chess sounds... Or black chess, if you prefer. But the sounds of the lead chess, can you modify the sounds? Does anybody know? I never actually thought about it. Can you put your own sound for like actions and stuff? That would be cool. Baleful, come on, let's just resign. Playing for stalemate here. Nagada. Nagada. No stalemates. Not allowed here. Seriously, not resigning. Total disrespect. Center of the loincloth? What are you talking about, dude? Scaring me. Just when I thought Bob's commentary couldn't get any scarier. There ain't no stalemate here. I'm gonna get me... stalemate. Come on. This is such a menial way of winning this. To have to check him up. It's a checkup. And then he loses on time. It's a pretty technical endgame. Playfully tugging at my beer. King's Bishop. The King's Bishop, or Bishop, is raiding with a party of 15. King's Bishop, party of 15. Can you guys get me a table? Alright, what's up, King's Bishop? Raiding with a party of 15. It sounds like a restaurant. I gotta keep an eye on my mom. She's in the other room sleeping. Don't get me distracted. Alright guys, we're gonna just be streaming like for 35 more minutes. I didn't see a stalemate attempt there. I mean, seriously, was there a way you could... I'm sure there's a way you could get stalemated. But, alright, I'm gonna try to play these games. We'll see how many we can finish. Who's... You're all subscribers, right? Haggard DK. Uber Driver is a subscriber, right? Mishu's not. So I'll have to skip that one. As far as I know. Table for the party of 15. Exactly. I gotta start reading other streamers. But I'm like never online when I'm not doing like a prepared stream. Like casual streams. If I get my life back to normal, I could start just having more often streams, but too many problems at the moment. I'm lucky I can stream just my normal schedule. Someone on sound, I don't mind if you skip me if you want to get some other people in. Absolutely not, man. Someone on sound. No way, dude. You're valuable. Just like everybody else. Nobody is... Acerbate, of course, is our #1 subscriber because he's a tier 3. He is tier 3. He's got all 3 emotes. And you guys don't. He can do this. The only one of us who can do this. Bishop H... What am I saying? H3. Bishop H3. Yes. So what do we do here? This is a weird setup. Roman Jinjiashvili used to play this all the time when we would hang out and try to ruin each other's blitz game years ago. Be like, Roman, you're hanging a queen. Oh, sorry. It's the worst thing when you try to play blitz with someone else watching, and then once in a while, you know, you try not to interfere too much, but once in a while, you think you see a good move, you're like, dude, you're hanging your queen. Oh, no. What do you mean hanging queen? He's getting mated. Sorry, Roman. Okay. It's like having a backseat driver when you're driving. There's nothing worse than a backseat driver. Somewhat unsound, somewhat technical in nature is his new account. No, the point is to take with the pawn here, theoretically. Now I'm like chicken out. It's kind of safer but lamer to do it the other way. Safe and lame. This is like high risk, high reward. High risk, high reward. Yeah. Whatever. It has a high risk to reward ratio. Whatever I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm trying to say. I don't understand what I'm trying to say, but you guys understand. The Erotic Exotic stream. Just keep coming up with good names. I got 73 viewers in the Erotic Exotic stream. Alright, so every pawn move you make weekend squares, and like D takes E is a pawn move, and there's no exceptions to this rule, I believe. So F5, Queen D5 check, King H8. You know what? This possibly is even like theory. It looks kind of familiar. Something artificial about like Queen D5 check. There is Queen D5 check, King H8, Bishop H4, I just realized, but probably not a big deal. It's a good thing that Haggard DK is 1464. Am I going for GM? Well, not at the moment. I'm going for staying alive for the next like 6 months or something. I'm basically like imprisoned. I'm like a caregiver for my mother, and I can't do anything except that, and like barely do what I have to do to continue to be a chess teacher. If I actually free my life and I can eventually get back to playing in tournaments and have some time, and yeah, I mean, it's not inconceivable. I could still try to become a GM, but at the moment it looks like a very, very fantastic concept, and more like a sort of fantasy. Bishop takes f6, queen takes f6, or knight takes f6, or rook takes f6. There was a time when a lot of people thought I would become a GM, but unfortunately that time has slipped past. Or some people, maybe not a lot of people, but some people. I remember when Hikaru got his final GM norm, his stepfather was like thinking that I was going to make a GM norm in that tournament. That was basically my prime, like 15 years ago. Bishop takes f6, knight takes f6. But that's not to say that it's not possible. I mean, my easiest way of becoming a GM is to win the World Senior Championship. And I've got plenty of time to practice before I have a chance to do that. If you win the World Senior, you automatically become a Grandmaster. You know? So I could just wait until I'm old enough to play in the World Senior and just train for it. You can have a new prime. Alright, what's going on? Guys, it's a shorter stream today. I gotta do some other work as well as helping my mom, so I'm just gonna be streaming for like another 30 minutes here, and we're gonna close it down. Usually I do 2.5 hour streams, but today's short because I had to move the time. Normally Mondays are in the morning at like 12 or 12:30 Eastern time, but we had to move it up to the afternoon, and then it's like getting mixed up with some other responsibilities I have in the later part of the day. So we'll be back tomorrow. Wait. Anonymous says, wait, I'm not old enough to enter the senior? Thought I was 60. I'll be 57 next week. I look younger than 57, right? I don't know, man. Haggard DK is making me haggard. The Dukes of Haggard. The mom is going to make a move any minute. I'm going to have to go, like, keep an eye on her, move her, put her back. Reassure her that it's not time to get up. am I doing here? What am I thinking? What are you even thinking? 97 like the Sveshnikov. That's a crazy move. This is crazy to do that. What am I supposed to do? Maybe I have to play e4. Believe it or not, I might have to do this. It feels wrong though, like all my pawns are on the same color as my bishop. That's a good thing. I'm normally really trying to do that. I pay a lot of attention to positional chess and strategy, and just one of our last streams I was like literally talking about bad bishop, good bishop like the whole stream. Zen chess. Zen chess, there really is a Santa Claus. Alright. Well, I don't want anybody to know my real age. Clearly, I'm not 57. Alright. I had to tell my mom when dinner was. I'm a good cook, too. Fide, chess. Come on, man. Dude, can we ban him from the stream? Can we ban the stream for posting my FIDE rating card? Oh, like many people, obviously anonymous, you know, I lied about my age to avoid getting drafted. Classic. Upgrade to Galaxy. What? Look at this bishop b5 move from Haggard DK. What's he trying to do? Deep. That's deep for someone who's rated 1400. It's like an exceptionally crazy deep pawn sacrifice. Dangerous to accept. I accept. It's too much, man. I'm not doing that. I'm not letting you ruin my day with that rook on the 7. I don't understand how Haggard DK is 1464. Your mom is 47 years old. You'll have to introduce us. There's no discussing my real age on the stream. That's rule number 1. Oh, now we gotta go get mom. How much time do we have left? 40 seconds. All right. Yeah, my next career will be I'll be a home health aide. If the chess thing doesn't work out, I thought about the postal service. Maybe home health aide, social worker. Dude, how is he's 1400, man? He's like positionally, possibly just like outplaying me. She's doing it again, man. Are you kidding me? My mom has to stay put for like the next 20 minutes. All right. 36 seconds. My mom has an injury to her neck, and she has this neck brace that's like brutal, and you have to keep it on until the doctor says you can take it off, and she just keeps trying to take it off, trying to take it off, trying to take it off. It's just devastating. Haggard DK just gave me the pawn. Give me pawn. Damn it. $15, $14, $13, $12, $11. Thank God for increment. Alright, protected pass pawn. You need to try like f4 there to let me play f4. Now it's over. I'm going to get to a couple more games, guys. Looks like 2 more games. 2 more games at the most. Normally I can do, 2.5 hour streams. But we had a number of players who didn't want to give up. Baleful spent 3 hours defending his... Gonna make him feel guilty now. Haggard DK playing for stalemate. This is actually a nice stalemate setup with the king on h3. You gotta give that credit. That could work. Someone on sound. Alright, I'm gonna cancel. Michu is not a subscriber, right? But I'm not gonna be able to play all 3. We've never played Blaze Winterborn, or did we play? I'm gonna have to go stop my mom from doing stuff she's not supposed to. She's getting kind of tired. When they get tired, they start to become anxious. So, oh no, not this again. Psychologically teasing you. Alright, please, Winterborn, thank you. We'll play you next time. Michu, I think the last game will be Uber Driver. And, yeah, normally my streams are 2.5 hours. We'd be able to get in all the games, but I had to switch the schedule today, so... we'll try to play Uber Driver if this game isn't too long. We played before in one of my simuls. But thanks for the donation to the stream, everybody. Jim, Zenchess, Blaze, Winterborn, and Asterbait. We're going to face the same variation again. Oh man, he's all prepared from yesterday. He's going with the same line. Esterman. Thank you, Blaze Winterborn. 100 bits. Mark Esterman, the master of mayhem, came on and he reassured me that someone on sound was messing it up, not me. In this line, I'm not sure if someone on sound realized that he had been mentored by the master of mayhem, essentially. But I think we had this before with another player here. Maybe this is the right line. We've played this before. Long time, and many times, actually. I probably played this position several times. There was, wasn't it? Nils, where's Nils? One of Nils's friends, Scoble. some word puzzles. Something has to time a little bit. Little time odds action. A3. I'm thinking, you don't have to give me more time, man. That's cool. No, I get angry. I get angry when they give me more time. This is a special exception. The mom defense. And then, oh no. Just doing crazy things. It's getting worse and worse. Alright, hopefully. Knight h5, bishop takes. Knight takes g3, bishop takes b8. Knight h5, bishop takes, knight takes g3. Bishop takes b8. That has to be okay. Oh, man. Alright. So knight h5, bishop takes d6, knight takes g3, bishop takes b8, rook takes b8, f takes g3. There's also knight e5. But I think I've had that position before. Knight e5, I don't know about a3. That move seems kind of slow. What's up, Camel Culture? Oh, so h3 from you was different this time. Well, wasn't that Esserman's suggestion? Damn. Knight takes e4 intermezzo. I mean, we're doing good here, but it looks kind of drawish. This position is, you know, this would make me want to play the Mora for white. I like this. I like this endgame. We've got really nice structure. A little bit better chances on opposite colored bishops. Master of King centralization. Where are you going? Where are you going, my friend? You're just kidding about that, right? That's what I thought. You're just kidding. He was just kidding around. But I'm really gonna centralize my king. I'm not joking about. I'm serious about this. You weren't serious. You were just kidding. Y'all know, Bob knew that I had a sliding door immediately. I was telling everybody about it. It's an unusual door. It's like a ship. You'll see in the older... I was trying to think of a movie where they have it, you know. I'm not an expert on, like, boats, but... For example, in the movie The Terror, whatever, the TV show, there's this whaling boat, and they have this ship board, you know, rooms where there's a sliding door. It's basically like that. The mom is pretty tough, man. Mom is... Nothing can take her out. Mom's really trying to do something. I'm the guardian of the galaxy here. She's very, very antsy. We got plenty of time, guys. Well, my mom had a pretty good day today, but she's kind of having a nervous period now. So it's a good thing I'm ending the stream 10 minutes. Your neighbor Totoro. Nathaniel Suturu, known for weaponizing score sheets. 2001 has sliding doors. But you know, specifically this kind of special doors that are, I guess, designed in old boats. The way a boat cabin would have a sliding door in a wooden boat. I've never seen houses that have that typically. Interesting tactic here, 95 check, but it probably doesn't do anything. Just a fancy fancy move. Fancy move syndrome. If he plays A4, it wouldn't be the first time he lost because of against me because of the pawn. He could play B5 here. B5, pawn takes pawn, knight takes, hanging on. For example, found it dastardly. The dastardly duo. All right. Oh, he's thinking. He added more time. My mom had a really good day today, but she's kind of losing it now. So, but it's too early for her to go to bed. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Babysitter for a couple hours, looks like. Okay, so B takes A6, sacrificing a piece. That's a nasty move. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I was thinking this. This might be a mistake. Oh man, this move doesn't really do anything. That was a bad idea. Oh man, I made such a stupid move there. I could have played knight A5, probably just winning. Winning on the spot. Knight A5, just picking the pawn off directly. I played this silly move instead. Making my life a lot more complicated. I really hope you haven't calculated something that I missed here. Okay, that is with check. Alright guys, I'm going to try, the Uber driver game is kind of long though, I don't think I can play that, so I'm probably going to just end the stream here right now. We'll be back tomorrow. Can't do that, it's like 20-minute game. I've got to go in 5 minutes. Alright guys, I will be back tomorrow. It's going to be the normal stream. Sorry Uber driver, we'll catch you next time. This was a short stream. Normally I do 2.5 hours, but I just can't, forgot it was with check. With check is important. I know. We've all been there. We'll be back tomorrow with a viewer tournament. So it's going to be Blitz 5+3 viewer arena at 4:30 tomorrow night. So I'd like to thank everybody. Sorry about the short stream, just 90 minutes today. But we did start a couple minutes early, so we got in the full 90 minutes. Thanks to JCS. Thanks everybody. And yeah, again, we'll be a little bit playing around with the stream times from time to time. I can't stick to the absolutely fixed schedule I normally do. So tomorrow is our viewer stream night. 4:30 p.m. 5 plus 3 blitz casual. I will see you guys there. Thanks everybody. Thanks JCS again. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Uber driver. Sorry for the fact I can't get the Uber driver and Blaze Winterborn, but we'll get you guys the next time around. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was erotic and exotic and fun, and I will see you tomorrow evening. Goodbye. 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 See you guys later.